Hi everyone, this is Athena from Courage Coaching. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, then please click on the subscribe button in order to get notifications for any new videos that I upload. And if you like a video, then please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget, I do offer one-to-one coaching for those of you that need support. Now, in today's video, I wanted to talk about the fact that narcissistic abuse and trauma suffered from this abuse is actually something that causes illness in our bodies. Being in a relationship where there is constantly toxicity, there is constantly stress, where you are constantly in fight or flight mode, this is something that does your body a hell of a lot of harm. And I know this from my own experience. I know this from being around toxic people in my childhood and also in my adulthood. I have noticed how ill I get when I'm around somebody that constantly makes me feel like I'm going crazy. So if you are in a dysfunctional relationship, if you are constantly arguing with somebody, if you are constantly feeling like you're walking on eggshells, if you are always stressed, if you are always worried, then please, the first question you must ask yourself if you are having physical symptoms in your body is, am I in a toxic relationship? This is the first thing to ask yourself. And it doesn't matter if this is a partner, it doesn't matter if this is a family member. If you are constantly feeling on edge, this is harming you. This is harming your body. And this isn't only harming your body in a psychological way. So if you are having, for instance, feelings of anxiety or depression, if you're having digestive issues, if you're having sweaty palms, if you're having heart palpitations, if you're having trouble sleeping, so you're suffering with insomnia, if you're having panic attacks, if you are comfort eating too much, if you are having high blood pressure, all of these things are already pointing towards the fact that you are in fight or flight mode and your body is not handling it very well. It's okay if we have something stressful happen in our lives where this will send us into fight or flight mode, but then the danger will subside and we will go back to our baseline, right? But if we are constantly triggered by somebody, if we are constantly fearing for our life, if we are constantly walking on eggshells, if we are constantly feeling isolated and persecuted and invalidated and insulted and disrespected, if we are constantly feeling hurt, if we are constantly feeling like we are in danger, then this sends our body into overdrive. This will cause inflammation in our body. We will have constant hormonal changes in our body, which will then lead to inflammation, which will then lead to illness. We will develop symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. We will develop symptoms of having an autoimmune disorder. We may have rheumatoid arthritis. We may have skin problems. So psoriasis is an example. We will start developing things that we didn't have before. When you are in fight or flight mode, your body is constantly releasing cortisol and adrenaline. These are constantly released in the body and they cause irregularities in the body. They cause inflammation in the body. Toxic relationships do so much harm to our whole bodies in physical ways, in emotional ways. People will develop problems with their heart. They'll have arrhythmias. They will have heart attacks. They will have chest pains. They will have all sorts of problems. You know, the digestive problems that you may have. If you have chronic digestive problems, this also has a lot to do with stress. Certain hormonal changes can actually change our gut bacteria. We will have an inability to absorb nutrients from our food. We will have all sorts of imbalances in our body. And then we will be even more sensitive to maybe eating unhealthily. We will be even more sensitive to alcohol. Anything toxic that we put in our body on top of the trauma that we have from the narcissistic relationship will be detrimental. If you are in a narcissistically abusive relationship, if you are in a toxic relationship, the best advice I can give you is to leave, is to detach, is to break the trauma bond, is to get away from this person. And you will notice that after some time, your body will start healing. You will start feeling calmer. You will start feeling better. You won't be in a constant state of fight or flight. Eat healthily, do exercise, avoid sugar, get some sunlight, get some vitamin D. Do all the things that you know are good for you. And on top of that, make sure that you stay away from negative, toxic people, from people that drain your energy, from people that make you feel bad about yourself. You have one life and one life only. Don't let people like this ruin your health. You know, I've had so many clients that have had cancer, that have had autoimmune diseases, that are suffering all the time because of having been in such horribly toxic relationships for such a huge part of their lives. Years and years of this toxic stress is bad for the body. Most people who have some autoimmune disorder, that have health problems, have been in dysfunctional relationships. So please be aware of this. Please do the best you can to look after yourself. Remove toxic people from your life. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter if you have nobody else in this world apart from this toxic person. I guarantee you, you will be better off alone on your journey of recovery. You will come across other people that are on a similar journey to you, and you will eventually create a new life. But you have to emotionally detach and physically detach if you can as well, for your own health. Look after your body and look after your mind. If you could relate to the topic of this video, then please feel free to share your comments. Thank you so much for listening and for watching, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.